right. Today's date, 10/31.
10:30. Oh.
And title. Combine like terms.
We're combining like what?
Combine like terms.
Combine like terms. Yep.
Mike looks like. Why does that look orange?
Right? It's the pink. It looks red.
That's
to me.
pink?
That's pink.
That looks like red orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
Orange red.
It's pink. It looks bubble.
The good thing is that you can see it.
A little pink.
All right. So yesterday we learned distributive property, kind of like trick-or-treating, right? So everybody gets what? Candy. How many?
The same amount.
6. And the same amount. Everyone gets 6. What do kids forget? They forget to give the candy to the last number. They'll like leave it as a 4. And it's like, no, everyone gets candy, the equal amount of candy. So we go 6 times 3y. So it'll be 18y plus 6 times 4. Good.
My paper got wet.
It's a y.
Oh, it's still a Y.
All right. So everyone gets a 6 by multiplying. 6 times 3y would be 18y. 6 times 4 would be 24. Can I put these two together? No.
We don't have Y.
Perfect. The 24 does not have a y. So that's our answer, right? Okay, so that's what we learned yesterday. What we learned yesterday, we're going to use today. So if I have, we're going to start off with the exact same problem,
Just that one. They're gonna have the same.
right? Same problem as the one we just did, but I'm going to add to it.
You can add. Oh my god. Why is that? 6
Oh my god, those.
Oh.
Oh my mother.
All right. So we're going to distribute. So before I can put the y's together, because this y is in parentheses, I can't touch it. I have to get rid of the parentheses. How do I get rid of the parentheses? I do what I did on the top, distribute. So the first thing I do is distribute, but don't we already know the answer to that? Yeah. So what's the answer to this part that we just did 2 minutes ago? And basically we did it on the top, right? We showed our work on the top. We bring down the other ones. All right, circle everything that has a Y on it. Circle everything that has a Y on it. All right, so here and here, right? Okay, so what's 18Y plus 2Y? Very good. Now, what do I do with the numbers that don't have a Y or a variable?
You add them.
Yeah, so 24, underline it, plus 3, plus 27.
And you leave it.
And we leave it because a 27 does not have a Y on it. And that's it,
That's actually pretty cool.
right? You're going to be doing this all the way
That's awesome.
until the end of high school. Yeah. Like,
So awesome.
honestly, like all of today, it's a lot of adding. And you should all be capable of adding. Should. Alright. 3 times 2m plus 5 plus 10 plus m. So carefully copy it down. Jaden, copy this down. So when I look up, you should still be writing. That's how I know you're actually on task. If I look up and you're not writing, that means you're off task.
Why?
Because I'm writing faster, because I know what I'm writing, and you're looking up and down, up and down. And then by the time my hand moves, you haven't seen the last thing I wrote. So you're like 10 seconds behind me.
No, like 3.
But if a kid's like, I know he's off task. Example A. Alright, what do I first have to do? What's inside the parentheses?
2m plus 5.
Yeah, I can't do that, right?
Do you have to multiplication with 3?
But I got a 3 to distribute.
So 6.
So give everyone, yes, a 3. Do you want to work ahead of me? By all means, work ahead of me. Thank you, Brianna.
7m plus 25. 7m. No. I thought you were talking about 3 times 2.
Yeah. What's 3 times 2m?
6m
6m plus,
15
correct.
plus 10.
If you need to look at your multiplication table for 3 times 5, do it.
15.
Plus, bring down,
10
and then bring down the
plus
m. Now I have a trick question.
I already got one 3.5. Oh no, that's
You already told us yesterday.
3M.
How's the M?
Oh, yeah.
It has to be 3M, right?
Yeah.
Huh? 3m.
It's gonna be 7m because
Yeah.
you're adding the m's because they basically
Right.
have-
So yesterday I kind of forgot that I told you. What's the number? What does this represent? 1m. So there's an invisible 1 right here. They will never write 1m on a worksheet, in a book, nothing. They will just write m. But you have to know that there's an invisible 1.
So it's
11.
11.
11. No.
It's 1.
7M.
So it's 6m plus
Just remove the M and then
1m,
M, which is 7m.
7m.
couldn't you just like remove the
7
M?
M&M's.
Just forget about the M.
7
25.
7, 2, 3, 5,
25.
25.
Yeah, couldn't we do that? Couldn't it, the M just instead be a 1?
No, because then it would be added to the 15 and the 10.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Then it
1m.
would just be like
M is mystery right now. We don't know. M could be 5, M can be 10, M can be 35. You don't know. All right. 8w plus 5 times 2w plus x. Write it down. Plus x. And write it neatly. For 7th graders, we can write neatly.
Can you get a daily joke?
Maybe. I'll try to find one.
Give a joke.
yeah, give us a daily joke.
Make it a funny but scary.
That's trapezoid.
That was a good one. The trapezoid one.
Jaden, you're so funny with the trapeze.
All right. What do I distribute?
Wait, what?
What number do I distribute?
5, 8.
The 5. Because it's next to the parentheses. So I tricked you. I put the 8 first, but that's not attached to a parentheses. The 5's attached to the parentheses. I tricked you. What do I give the 5 to? Who do I give it to? 2 and the x. The things inside the parentheses. Not the things outside the parentheses, the things inside the parentheses.
So, if 5 times X would be 5X?
Mm-hmm. Because there's a 1 there, so it's like, what's 5 times 1? 5.
I think I have the final answer.
What'd you get?
18w plus 6x.
Mm-hmm. All right, so here we get 5 times 2w, What's 5 times 2w?
10W.
Nice. Plus 5 times x. What's 5?
5X.
Good. Okay. So that's just the distributive property. That's what we did yesterday. Okay? And now today, what we add is we just add
The X.
the x
6x.
and the 8w. All right, I'm going to circle all my w's.
18W plus
16W plus 6X.
And then we underline the next one, 5x plus x,
6X.
because there's an invisible 1 right there.
18W plus 6X.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would be harder.
It definitely looks harder. It does take a little bit, like just a small amount of attention. And honestly, it's not the hardest thing.
Is it gonna start to get hard?
Yeah, and then in high school, obviously it gets a lot harder, but it's really not. If you realize, like, all we're doing is adding, then you're fine. Yes?
What's the hardest one of these that you did before?
There's actually one on your worksheet that apparently kids got wrong. So let me think of one that's on your worksheet-ish. They,
Yeah, 5.
5y plus
5y. Are we supposed to write this down?
Of course, everything I write, you write. What makes this hard?
Too many numbers.
No. Let's subtract. Kids will ignore it. And then they just add everything. Which I understand. Because I keep telling you, like, you're just adding. But I kind of forget, like, oh, wait, sometimes you do subtract. But it's simple subtraction.
Okay.
It's like first grade subtraction. So what do I do first?
You give the parentheses a 2.
Yep, give everyone a 2. So Desiree, give everyone a 2. You should be working, at this point, faster than me. At this point, you're working faster, not slower than me. You're not waiting for me. All right. What's 2 times 3?
6.
6. Minus. What's 2 times 2y?
4Y.
Okay. Plus 10 plus 5y. Okay? Circle the y's.
Okay. There's 2Y.
But one of them has a minus 4y.
Is it gonna be 1Y?
Yeah. So what's 5y minus 4y?
1Y.
1y.
Oh, so you're not gonna do that.
No, because it's like first grade. It's like, okay, I have 5. Can I take away 4 fingers? Yes. I got 1. I'm done. If there was like, if it was backwards, if it was 4 minus 5, can I take away 5 fingers? No, then I would change it. Plus what? Plus 16. So the hard part is, if there's a subtraction, pay attention to it and just subtract. None of them will be negative answers for today's assignment, and none of them you have to change. They're all like first grade subtraction, where you can use your fingers. They all work out fine. Tomorrow, we might be dealing with negative answers. Okay? Yes.
Couldn't you just? Because you said 1Y, they would never put 1.
Yes. So what would be the high school answer?
Y.
Y plus 16. This will be your high school answer. You won't even write the 1. And your teacher will probably cringe if you do say 1Y. They just want to hear you say Y. Because, like, y'all know that means the same thing. So save your lead. Don't write it down. Your lead.
My leg.
Yeah, your lead from your pencil. My lead.
I don't have a lead pencil.
What do you have?
Normal pencil.
What do you think that tip is made out of?
Oh,
Whoa.
I thought it was made out of charcoal. Charcoal.
No, it's lead.
Why? I thought it was.
Wait, I think I do.
I'm gonna yell at you, but I'm like, no, I think you filmed it.
Is it backside? Oh my god.
I'll go over a couple with you. Okay, quickly, Margarita, we're having a conversation. Dropping it off, moving on.
Yes, we have to do all of this. Oh no. Oh my
Okay, it's not hard. All you're doing is literally adding
Wait,
and
why did it
subtracting.
say K5 learning?
But there's exponents.
There is none, I scribbled them out.
Oh, okay.
Wait, actually, why did it say
Because that's the website I got it from.
grade? We're in 5th grade? This is 5th grade math?
This is not 5th grade math.
It is what it is, kids. Alright, let's do number 1 together. Okay, Bella, can you add 10 plus 5? What is it?
This is it. X plus
10 plus 5?
15.
Okay, that's all you have to do.
Is it? Oh. That's the number one from the back.
The holes are on the left. That makes it the front side. Okay, so I'm going to circle all the ones that have an X. These two are the ones that have an X, right? So then you add. That's why I asked Bella, hey, what's 10 plus 5? And she said 15. 15X. Now, I have a 3Y that I didn't circle. Can I do anything with the 3Y?
No.
No. So all I have to do is write it down because there's nothing else I can do with it other than just copy it. And that's my answer. Can I put these two together?
Literally?
No, because
Oh, what's
Wait, for number 7, what do we do?
number 7.
Wait, so.
It's easy.
So that's the careful with the minuses. All right, I'm gonna do. I'll do number 7 with you. So drop down to number 7, Brianna. I'll do number 7 with you. Okay, circle all of the X's first with the operation in front of it. So Bella, circle all your X's for number 7 first. Circle with the operation, circle with the operation. Okay? So now let's read my problem. 14x minus 3x. Yeah, 11x plus 3x. What's 11
14x.
plus 3?
14.
14. And we just stick the X. Bella, I want to see you trying, not scribbling. We hopefully you realize how easy this is.
It's hard.
Yes, Jordan. I understand that you would say it's hard. All right, and then what do I have for my Y's? 2y minus y.
1Y.
Very good.
Just why?
Very good. So what's my final answer for number 7?
1 y. I mean,
Final
14 times.
14x.
Wait, 14x plus 1y.
Wait.
Why'd you get minus 1y?
Plus y.
Yep.
We were just in the front and the back. But it doesn't matter if you put 1y or y.
Not in middle school. Or not in 7th grade. Because you'll slowly start realizing, like, oh, I don't have to write the 1. Saves you 10 seconds of your life.
Wait, do we have to do the back?
10 on the back.
10 on the
Just
back.
10? Any 10 or like this?
The number 10 or like, that's how many we do.
Total.